Hey everyone on Facebook.
Good morning. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, you know what? We're live
Yep.
on YouTube and
Facebook.
Facebook
And Twitter.
and Twitter
Right? And really, if you count it, Periscope too, I guess.
and the app.
And the app.
Jackson, you said the app, right? Yeah, he
So
said the app.
it's kind of
Live
cool.
all over the
It's kind of
place.
cool how we're live everywhere, right?
Yeah, you know, we have a lot of viewers this morning. I'm sure they're all wanting to know, when is Old Man Winter going to leave San Antonio?
Yeah, I tell you what, it is chilly out there, and it's going to be a couple days, I think, before this all pulls out of the way. But first of all, I've got to say, you know, last night it was probably lower 50s, about 8 o'clock at night, something. Well, I wasn't out at 8. Let's say 4 o'clock in the afternoon to 7 in the evening. It was probably 50-something degrees, but the wind was blowing about 15 to 20.
So it felt a lot cooler
It felt
outside.
a lot.
Yeah.
Wind makes all the difference in the world. So
A big
yeah,
difference.
Yep. And by the way, I guess one way to warm up is have a cup of coffee on this cool morning. But if you're Megan, get iced coffee.
Iced coffee and ice cream on cold days.
Right.
I honestly love both on cold days. It's like the weirdest thing.
Yeah, it is a little strange.
Yeah.
But you know what? Hey, whatever. That's what makes the world go around. You know.
Yeah.
All right, we got 50 degrees at the airport. We got 49 at Calaveras Lake. Lots of cloud cover. So far, the rainfall has been a little skimpy, but it's there. We've got little light showers, mainly east of San Antonio right now, and mainly through the hill country. Of course, as usual, Megan, a little cooler up in the hill country.
And I asked you before we went live, I said, hey, what's your updated rain chance? You said 70%, but overall light accumulation.
Yes, you know, a
Yeah.
lot of times, you know, folks at home, when you see 70 or 80 or 90%, you're like, oh man, it's going to be a frog strangler. We're going to see a lot of rainfall.
Right.
Not necessarily. It's just the chance of seeing showers. Of course, there's a great chance of seeing some showers. It probably won't add up to much, maybe a quarter of an inch today, maybe. But yeah, so 70% I think was about right.
Maybe just a little annoying for those who just wash their car like me.
Did you
It's
just
hard-
wash it? Did you
okay,
wash your
here's
car?
the thing.
Now,
I'm
hold
a
on, you're a
meteorologist.
meteorologist. Matter of fact, you're a really
Here's the
good
thing.
meteorologist.
Okay, wait. Well, thank you. But okay, so I washed my car over the weekend, but it's hard for a meteorologist to wash our cars because we know, like, I'm not going to wash my car. It's going to rain in like 2 days. It's going to rain in 4 days. So why,
Right.
you know, waste my money on it? So I just, you know, bit the bullet and did it.
See, I get the point. I mean, because we always know, oh man, in about
Yep.
3 or 4 days there's a chance for rain. So we'd never wash our cars. So sometimes you just got to do it.
I got to do it.
Yep.
So I did it.
Hey, we got anybody saying anything?
Oh, we have a lot of folks
Oh
reaching
wow, we do,
out.
don't we?
Just love these updates. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, you're welcome. Who is that?
Let's see. Cordelia?
Yeah, Cordelia.
I hope I'm pronouncing your name
Yeah.
right.
Hi. How are you doing this morning?
Hello. Yes. How long will the cold last, and how is Sunday's weather going to be?
Sunday, I think Sunday's going to be okay. But
Okay.
there's a chance for showers, maybe a rumble of thunder. Cool frontal boundary should come through on Sunday. So I think for the most part, kind of partly cloudy skies, but there will be a chance for some rain on Sunday.
And I'm sure we'll show the 7-day too in
Yes.
this Facebook Live.
Yep.
Hi. Hola, I love this weather.
Okay,
I hope
all
it
right.
doesn't stay long.
Right.
I'm tired of feeling under the weather.
Yeah.
How
Well,
mu-
sorry you're sick. Who is that?
Charlie Davis.
Hey, Charlie. I hope you get to feeling better.
Yes. Okay, so how much rain are we going to get
Okay.
today?
Okay.
Question mark.
That is a good question.
That
I
is a
think
great
For the
question.
most part, light activity. So maybe a quarter of an inch. I think that makes the most sense to me. And the way I came to that is some of the computer models are showing some pretty light amounts.
Right.
Now we've got precipitable water amounts that are about an inch. But we just don't have a whole lot. We've just got a little overrunning, but not a lot of dynamics, not a lot of lift. So I went with a quarter of an inch. I think that's probably going to be about right.
And no severe weather in
No,
today's forecast, by the
no,
way.
not at all.
We don't have the ingredients in place for that.
Now, this
so.
is a pet peeve of mine, and I don't know, and we haven't talked about this, but we've got a temperature of 50, right? So guess what the feels like is? 50. But hold on a second. Last hour we had a temperature of 49, and the feels like was like 43. Notice Seguin. I guarantee you the temperature is like 48, 49, and it feels like 43. Here's one thing that really gets me is why they have a cutoff at 50. They don't register a wind chill. But at 49, they will. So basically, I still think it feels like the 40s out there this morning, even
could
though
see
we've got
that.
a temperature of 50 degrees.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, we're walking around here in Bear County outside of work, and we know it's definitely feeling a little bit cooler than 50 degrees.
Yeah, and same thing's going on at Floresville and Pleasanton. They're just under 50, so they've got a little bit of a wind chill. But believe me, it feels like the 40s out there this morning. And we've got northeasterly winds at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. I have noticed the winds have died down a little bit. They're not near as strong as they were last night, so
Right.
that's a good thing. saying. And taking a look at those area temperatures right now, we've got 50 degrees at the airport, 50 at Randolph, New Braunfels 50, but Stinson Airfield's at 49 and Bernie's at 45. I don't know if I put in the wind chill for the local area, but watch, we'll see what I'm talking about if it's there. Let's take the gamble. Let's see if I put it in. I don't know if I put it in or not.
I don't know what that was.
I was rolling some dice. Nope, I didn't put it in. But anyway, I was afraid of that. But anyway, we've got a wind chill out there this morning. I know. Cloudy skies and light showers. Yeah. But if you're watching right now from Floresville, Wilson County, Karnes County, over towards Gonzales, you've got a steady rain going on right now. But in Bexar County, I haven't seen much, and most of it up there in the hill country.
You know, Linda, she was talking about how this is not too bad for winter. That's what she just commented on our Facebook Live. It really is.
It really hasn't been bad winter here in South Texas, and really across most of the nation it hasn't been bad. Matter of fact, where did I read? Lake Ontario, really this goes for all the Great Lakes probably. By this time of the year, Lake Ontario should be 50% covered. That's a huge lake, by the way. Yeah. 50% covered and ice. Takes a lot of cold air for that.
Right.
I believe right now it's like 1 or 2%.
That is just crazy.
Yeah. So it's been a pretty light winter out
Would
there.
you believe me if I told you that Texas and really the South in general has seen more snow than the Northeast?
I wouldn't believe you.
Just like
can
for
I believe
Lubbock.
You, though?
Yeah, I think you should believe me. Yeah, Lubbock picked up over 2 inches of snow, and parts of the Northeast have seen well below that.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, like places like Midland, Big Spring, some
right,
of those
Panhandle
areas
area.
Some of those areas out in West Texas. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. You know, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Well, you are right. Matter of fact, hey, believe me, if Megan Massey said it, it's right. Yeah.
So you even have our digital team laughing now.
Yeah, right. I wasn't thinking, but I believe it. 24-hour temperature change.
Big
20
difference.
degrees. Yeah, big difference over the last 24 hours. And here's our typical shallow cold air mass. Brownsville was at 61, but this morning when I came into work, they were still at 72.
Wow, that front is slow moving.
It's slow moving, yeah. You know, down there at Brownsville, I bet you that front is not even 1,000 feet deep. It's just... it's about over with, right? It's not even hardly moving probably anymore. New Orleans has a northeast wind, but they're 70, so that front's just about had it. But anyway, you see the ramping motion kind of up and over with the shower activity continuing, and I think that's going to continue.
34 over the Panhandle too, just 2 degrees from freezing for our friends up north.
Well, you see that white there, Megan, close to Wichita, Kansas.
Yep, there you go.
Little snow up there in Wichita, Kansas.
Does that prove my
Shockers.
point? There you go.
It does prove your point. I didn't even think about that. Anybody else saying anything out there?
Oh, we have a lot of comments. We're a little behind. Abel says, good morning, y'all. Stay warm. Stay warm to you today. Olga, locked myself outside my house. That's not good.
Why'd you do that, Olga?
No, that's not early. I get
right,
it.
that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
You know what? It happens, though. I mean, it happens.
She wants to know about Seguin, too.
Okay, what does she want to know about Seguin? Is it
I guess
rain?
Rain chances. We could see light rain in Seguin.
I think the rain chance is better, just about the same. Actually, maybe a little bit higher, but your totals will probably be a little bit better over towards Seguin and towards Gonzales.
Right.
Over in that direction.
And you kind of covered this, but Ann says, where's the rain, ? Thought the day was going to be a washout. We do have a 70% in coverage today. That includes majority, but it's light accumulation.
See, that's exactly what we're talking about. You know, I'm telling you, folks, when they see that 70, 80, 90, they expect a lot of rainfall. It doesn't necessarily work that way. It's the chance that it is going to rain, and it's going to rain today. Not a lot, probably, but off and on we'll have a chance for some showers. Through the Rocky Mountains, northern part of the country, boy, look how cold it is. -5 up in Bismarck, Minneapolis, St. Paul. Would you want to live up there?
Probably not. I don't think I could do -5.
Yeah, I just would not want to live in North Dakota or Minnesota. It's just really cold up there.
Yeah, I'll enjoy Texas.
Yep, and also mountains are really cold as well. But anyway, by the way, the folks in Mississippi, we both spent a little time in Mississippi.
They do not need rain.
They do not.
Jackson, over 20 inches of rain for 2020 so far, and it's what, February 19th?
Yeah.
I mean, they are well below, well above average for their rainfall this year.
The Ross Barnett Reservoir, right there outside of Jackson. Did you see pictures out of that?
Yes.
Oh,
the
my
Pearl
goodness.
River, too. And some of those spots, you know, we went to school in Mississippi, so some of those spots I've actually driven through, stayed at in Jackson, and I'm just looking at the before and after, and it's just crazy.
Matter of fact, I've duck hunted a lot at the headwaters of the Pearl River. Know some folks that have some land out there, and of course it's a little swampy, but there's also a lot of great farmland. They're saying water is in places that it's never been before. I mean, they've just seen all kinds of water in Mississippi. Unbelievable.
Right.
Okay, for us, scattered showers continue, most of it light here in Bexar County, but a good chance of seeing at least some shower activity kind of off and on. And then as we head into tonight, chances continue, still a pretty high chance. Doesn't mean you're going to see a lot of rainfall. And then as we head into tomorrow morning, I think we'll see a chance for some showers, and then should come to an end by Thursday afternoon and evening, and then Friday morning, I think we'll probably hit the 30s by Friday morning. So here's a look at the 7-day. Now, we got some big totals here. Doesn't mean we're going to see a lot of rainfall. I think maybe in the duration, 1/4 of an inch of rainfall all the way through Thursday morning, maybe a little bit more up towards the hill country and closer to a 1/2 an inch, maybe an inch east of us and north of us, but here, 1/4 of an inch, I think that's probably about right, all the way through tomorrow morning.
Right.
Friday, look at Friday, though, 38 for a low, and this is with a little sunshine, 53 for a high temperature on Friday. That's
Yeah.
pretty chilly with sun.
And to talk about our rain coverage, it's not going to be continuous, so this is going to be more on and off rain during the day.
Right, lots of clouds,
Yes.
every once in a while some showers.
And Bobby Logan, he said, had a good downpour here in Gonzales about an hour ago. Should use more, could use more. So a lot of folks actually really want the rain,
Well,
more
sure.
rain.
Yeah, here in South Texas, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, we'll welcome the rainfall, most of the time. As we head into Saturday, 61 for a high. I think Sunday, a cool front. Now, I'm going to be honest here. This is where I put like a little asterisk. What is it? Like an asterisk?
Here you are with the hand signals
With a little-
again. I have no idea
Vegas
what's
like no
going
idea.
on.
A little asterisk here. Okay. Once we get into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday,
Yes.
it's all about timing. The computer models kind of vary on different solutions. So basically, what you see is kind of what I think could change a little bit. Very well, the front could come in more on Monday than Tuesday, but I think this is pretty much right. Front comes in Sunday, chance for some showers, maybe a rumble of thunder, and then Monday, high kind of builds in, so nothing going on, high at about 70. And then Tuesday, I think another front comes in. Now Tuesday, we'll have a little more instability, so a chance for some storms, and then it looks like Wednesday and Thursday of next week, we're back to square one, and it gets kind of cold again with highs in the low 50s, something like that. So
It's funny because Dana says it really isn't cold, but we say a lot cooler outside because
Right.
we hit 81 the other
Yeah,
day.
I mean, it's relative.
Before the front came through. So when you compare, 40s and 50s today, it's a big difference.
do you have a cutoff where you say it's cold?
For South Texas, I feel like 50 degrees and cooler is considered, cold
Yeah.
to me.
I usually hold off for cold until 40s
Okay.
or below,
Okay.
below 50. But in this case, I think I did use
See,
cold.
you're from Fort Worth. I'm
Yeah.
from Dallas. So it's funny because there's kind of a
Tarrant and Dallas
discrepancy there.
County.
Yeah.
Right. A little bit. But I do hold off. How about hot? When do you say it's hot outside instead of very warm?
It depends on the humidity. So
Okay.
if we have a pretty good heat index, if it's dry and it's 85, but if it's 85 and humid and then you start getting into a heat index in the low 90s, then that's hot for me.
Okay.
And if my dog is panting, I kind of base it
Say it's
off
hot.
that. Yeah.
So you're 85.
85
I wait
with
until
humidity.
90.
Really?
Yeah, that's just my
I'm
cutoff.
not
Whether
ready
it's
for
humid or
that
not.
weather,
I know,
Paul.
right? Yeah,
I'm
I
not
know.
ready.
None of us are ready for that, I don't think.
I'm
But
going
we
to
got a few
enjoy
more
this, yeah.
questions here or anything else?
It's better than Denver. Thomas Curley says it's better than Denver.
Much better than Denver,
Yeah,
Colorado.
we just
I
showed
agree
you a
with
U.S.
that.
map too of temperatures.
Yeah.
Bill says good morning from, I'm guessing Indiana. It's cold here, 33 degrees.
Oh man. Yeah, I bet.
IND.
Yep. Yep. And
Rob says, nope, this Colorado kid likes it cooler.
Okay, well-
Okay, very nice.
all right. Well, Colorado kids, we appreciate you logging on, and everybody else, we really appreciate you logging on. And we do this every day,
Yes.
sometime around 10 o'clock, 11, somewhere in that vicinity. So-
We do it in the morning right around 10 a.m. So about 10 to 11 a.m. depends on meetings and different things, how
it
busy
depends on
we are.
who's doing it and who's, what
Yeah,
we're doing.
days change, but Bill Taylor also does it right around 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., so just before the 10 o'clock newscast. So
Yep.
it kind of gives you a breakdown. We receive many weather updates during the day, many models come out, so that's why we like to update you
Yeah.
and have several lives during the day.
Plus, it's always fun working with Megan. So.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks for logging in, and stay warm.
Stay warm, stay dry.
Yeah, get some chili, get some iced coffee. All right. Thanks for logging on. We'll see you later.
Yeah, sounds great.